look at that. That's not good. You can see it all up the wall over here. Oh no. What's up everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video.
Today we're going to be doing a before walkthrough of this recently purchased house, and before you ask,
yes, we purchased this on the MLS. It was a house that was listed. It had been on there for a while. They couldn't get the price they were asking. We talked them down to what we thought was a good deal, a win-win situation, and we purchased it for right around $65,000. I'm going to talk more numbers towards the end of this video, but first,
we wanted to say a huge thank you to RentRedi for sponsoring this video. RentRedi is an online and mobile app rental management network to help you manage all of your rental properties. It is great for tenants and landlords alike, so we're going to talk about that later in this video.
Good job, babe.
Thank you.
This house is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,900 square feet, and we want you guys to guess, as we walk you guys through the house, on how much you think it's going to cost us to rehab this house, and I'll tell you at the end. Again, we purchased it for right around $65,000. So without any further ado, you ready to get the tour started?
Yes, and I don't know how much he has budgeted for the rehab, so I'm going to guess too.
You'll guess at the end too, before I tell everybody?
Yep.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Let's go. Quick neighborhood check before we move on to the inside of the house. This is a nice neighborhood. It is very calm and relaxed. Nothing weird to see here. And we like it so far. This neighborhood gets a 6 or 7 out of 10 for me. It's not in the best location that I would want to be in, but it is in a good location for other people who don't care about living right in the city. And it's also a pro because across the street, all the land is undeveloped, so you don't have neighbors across from you.
All right, so while Rhianna gets ready to tour the inside of the property, I'm going to show you the outside. So first of all, already not so great, right? This front yard, we'll call it a front mountain, if you will, is not the greatest. I feel bad for whoever has to mow that, but look, we're in the hills of West Virginia, so what do you want? It does have this nice handrail, which you need to get up this steep driveway, and they did think it through, and they have like a little turnaround spot right there, so you can fit an extra car in the driveway, which is nice. There's the open garage right there, which we'll show you a little bit more of later, but you can already see a little bit of mold issue going on in there. And we come up here to the entrance where Rhianna is waiting on us. And while the siding is not the prettiest, it's in decent shape, and it does seem to have newer windows. I can't see the roof, so maybe I'll try to check on that when we go out back.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so we're first gonna come in this house straight into the living room. This living room is a very good size. Considering the house size from the outside, this living room is very big. I was pleasantly surprised when I came in. It has a big window that overlooks the greenery, and then it also has a fireplace, an actual wood-burning fireplace, so that's really cool. Obviously, it's a bit dated, the light fixture, the brown trim, the carpet, that kind of stuff can easily be fixed though, so don't worry too much about that.
Hey, you want to start a heated debate in the comments?
Yeah.
Should we keep or get rid of the fireplace?
I think you should keep it, but redo it. It needs to be a different color.
Just don't say you're going to get rid of it. That makes so many people angry.
This fireplace actually is in really good condition. It's stone. It's very solid. It's not cheap looking. And then it has a mantle. You can plug your TV in right above it. And I think it's a really good feature for this room.
All right, let's go show them the bedrooms.
Okay. So from the living room, you can either go into the kitchen or you can go into the bedrooms. We're going to do a big circle and go to the bedrooms first. So I just mic'd up because we're going into an echoey part of the house, and we also lighted up. We have a new light, so we're gonna see how this does in these darker houses for you guys. Hopefully it helps with the tour. One more thing, I'm walking backwards. I know that some people hate that, but that's how you do a tour, so you can face the camera and stay engaged. Hashtag HGTV, thanks for showing me how it's done. And now we're in bedroom number 1, just like that. It's a very decent size. It has a nice window overlooking the backyard. It has hardwood floors. It's a little dated. The floors need redone. The lighting's old, but otherwise very good functional bedroom. But the coolest part of this bedroom is over here, so let's go. All right, this is very unexpected, cool/weird, but there is an attachment hallway that leads into this room. Can you guess what this room is? So it's bedroom number 2. So that is an attachment between the 2 bedrooms, which is perfect for siblings because it gives you that shared room feeling without the shared room space. It has a carpet, but hopefully there's hardwoods under here. And now we're gonna head back out into the hallway and show you the bathroom for all the common bedrooms. And this bathroom, let me tell you, is in good condition. It's dated, but obviously it could be used without any changes. So actually, I don't hate this tile. It is a little old-fashioned looking, but it's very good shape. There's pee in the toilet like always. And then the shower needs to be redone. That is very yellow and old, but there's a built-in. Not a bougie built-in, but there is a built-in. And then there's actually 2 more bedrooms on this level. So let's go ahead and just breeze through them. This room is a lot bigger than the other rooms. I would say it's almost double the size. And then it does have a bathroom. So right here it has a full bathroom, which it's small, so it still has a shower. It's very cramped, but you could definitely still use it. And then there's 1 more bedroom over here. We're gonna call this the blue bedroom for obvious reasons. So there's a blue carpet in here, and there's something under there, but it does feel like there's wood under here, so we're gonna have to see about that. We're gonna head right back out here. Like I told you, we're gonna go in a circle. So we're gonna lead ourselves back out to the dining room and kitchen area. And now we're in the dining room, so we've circled all the way back around, and this dining room is actually basically the same exact size as the bedrooms that we were just in, aside from the master. It has really good natural light from the backyard, an old light fixture, which is obvious, and then old carpeting, which needs replaced. But I think for this room, there's a lot of potential. These walls need to go. That's my first opinion. So if we could knock down this wall to the kitchen, this wall to the living room, open everything up, and then that would really just make this house flow so much better and also modernize it. So the kitchen's right behind me. We're gonna take you to the kitchen, but before that, let's take a minute to talk about today's video sponsor, Rent Ready. So as you know, John and I have 4 occupied apartments that we own, and we also just bought 7 more that are uninhabitable at this point, but hopefully will be within the next year. We are currently in the process of transferring all of our rental management over to Rent Ready, which we're very excited about because it basically eliminates the need for a property manager because we're able to do everything remotely via their website or their app. Rent Ready is a rental management platform that allows you to list your vacancies, screen tenants after you find them, sign and store your leases once you find a tenant, collect rent, deal with maintenance requests, and also find people to do your maintenance if you're not wanting to do that yourself. But the coolest thing about Rent Ready is that it allows your tenants to build their credit while they're paying rent. They get the option to have their rent payments reported to the Bureau of Credit, which can help improve their credit score when they pay their rent on time. We all know that having a mortgage and paying your mortgage can help you build your credit, but renting traditionally doesn't help your credit, and that needs to be changed. So that's where Rent Ready steps in. So if you're a landlord who wants to use Rent Ready to help manage your properties, or if you're a tenant that wants to ask your landlord to use Rent Ready so you can have your rent payments reported to your credit score and help build your credit while you're renting, go in the description below, click on the Rent Ready website, read some more about it, and make sure you use code FRUGAL when you sign up for 50% off of your Rent Ready membership. That is an insane discount, guys. So John and I will be using Rent Ready, and we hope you do too. And on that note, let's get to the kitchen. And now we're gonna head into the kitchen. I'm gonna show you the huge backyard, and then we're gonna go down in the basement, which is very creepy and has a lot going on, so you wanna stay tuned. Okay, so here's the kitchen. It's in great condition. I actually really like this countertop because it's butcher's block or made out of wood. I think that's really unique. I don't know that it'll stay, but it is definitely able to be used because it's still in great condition. These cabinets are in awesome condition, so I really hope they can just be repainted and repurposed because the wood and the gold is just a little dated. Hardware and paint goes a long way on cabinets. These countertops will probably need to be replaced. They're Formica, which doesn't last very long anyway, and there is some damage to them that you can see. Black sink is actually in pretty good shape, so I don't know if they'll be able to keep that, but I do like black sinks because they don't show dirt. And then there's appliances in here that will probably be sold and replaced with new appliances just because they all don't match. They're all in good condition, they work well, but they need to be replaced with something that matches because this is going to be a newer house going for sale. And it leads straight back to the yard, which is really nice, so we'll show you outside really fast. So here we have a big, really big back deck. I like this because there's so much room to do stuff and you don't have to worry about grass and stuff like that when you're hanging out on the deck. And the kitchen leads right out to it, which is perfect for entertaining, dining, kids playing while you cook dinner, things like that. And also this is pretty cool. It has twinkle lights on it. If it was nighttime, I would plug them in and show you, but you're not gonna be able to see them anyway because it's daytime. The deck needs to be redone, but it's pretty sturdy, good condition. I keep saying good condition because honestly, you guys, this house could be lived in without anything being done to it. It is a really good house, but people in the market like stuff that's more updated. So that's what A&M is gonna provide for them. And then I said this yard is really big. I was not lying, but I didn't say you could utilize it well because look at this mountain. Like John said in the front, I feel bad for whoever has to mow this backyard. It would be fun for kids to climb up and down. I would like something like that when I was a kid. but definitely isn't very functional. You couldn't really do much with it. You guys know John and I always like to pick a spot where we would put a hot tub in these houses, and the spot that I would have put a hot tub in is right behind John because it's the corner of the deck. It has privacy from the neighbors, and who doesn't want a hot tub on their deck? And on that note, we're going to take you to the basement. The basement is sketchy to say the least. It needs the most work out of this entire house. It is not able to be lived in or utilized very well at this point, and I'm actually just going to hand over to John to take you down there because he's going to wear a mask. He's going to walk you down there and do it safely. There is a lot of issues where you need a mask, which he's going to show you.
Protection in one of these houses, and they're probably right, because who knows what we're breathing when some of these houses have been sitting this long. So I'm wearing this mask, which it'll at least protect me from COVID, but I'm not sure about anything else down there, but it's better than nothing. And I'm going to go show you guys this crazy basement.
Thanks for going so I don't have to.
All right, you guys ready? Let's get a little light here. You can already see the mold. I'm gonna have to keep adjusting the light, so just bear with me here. But look at that. That's not good. You can see it all up the wall over here. Oh no. And that's what you don't want to be breathing in. Of course, we would take care of all of that professionally. Oh, it smells so bad. What do we have back here? I'm gonna try the light again. There we go. HVAC actually looks updated. That's a newer unit, so that's a plus. Water tank too. But look at all this. I'm not going to stay down here very long. This is not good for anyone. So we'll have to rip out all this paneling, have a professional mold remediation company come in here and take care of all this. It definitely needs some help. This is where a majority of our money is going to go in this rehab. And I'm getting ready to tell you guys about the numbers. So 1 second, you can see the mold down there as well. This leads out to the garage, which also has some mold issues. But we're going to clean it all up, and that's how you get a deal when you buy houses like that. All right, stay tuned for the numbers. Oh, and real quick, a nice little bonus. It has a nice generator and a brand new unit out here. Winning. All right, so we hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. So remember, we purchased it for $65,000, and how much did you guess that the rehab was going to cost? Rhianna, what did you guess?
$37,000.
We wish. It is not even close to that. It's a $100,000 rehab.
Really?
Actually, $110,000, because $10,000 that is our contingency, which you should always have. Have about a 10% contingency built into the budget for surprises. But that basement is going to need a ton of work. I also think it has structural. So I haven't looked through the whole budget yet, but I'm sure it's in there. So that puts us all in for right around $175,000. The ARV on this is $225,000 conservatively. So that's a pretty good margin there of about $50,000 we can make on this house if everything goes as planned, which we hope. And guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We want to thank our sponsor one more time, Rent Ready, for sponsoring this video. Guys, definitely go check it out. The link's below to save you 50%. And again, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
I don't know what possessed me to say 37,000 because I was at first going to say 67,000, and then I thought, like, actually it didn't look that bad, 37,000, but I really didn't think about the basement. Anyways, don't hate me.